Hi guys, and today I'm going to do the review which is between Fremantle and the Cats at Optus Stadium. So the Cats went down by 34 points. It's absolutely embarrassing, ugly, terrible, bad, any other words from my way. But yeah, look, so disappointing. There's no other words really. I've just thrown a few out. Yeah, rubbish, embarrassing, pathetic, terrible. Yeah, wasn't good. It was a nice start. It was a good 40 minutes. We converted early and were able to have the game on our terms. But as the game went on, we didn't make the scoreboard tick over as much as we should have with all the dominance we had in the second term, and then Freo took control for the rest of the game. So yeah, what's so frustrating is they've been a basket case since the bye, and I think it's fair to say we've been a basket case since the bye as well. But they haven't been able to get anywhere near scoring 10 goals for the last month to 6 weeks, and they kicked 14 today, and we can simply not score or play 2 good weeks in a row of footy. So yeah, there's so many problems. I think we lost 4 out of 6 or 4 out of 7. I have to go back a bit here, but let's go to the bye. So we had the bye there. So round 12, I think we won. Absolutely annihilated the Tigers. The bye, which is like our kryptonite, came along. Alright, so we lost to Port Adelaide, beat Adelaide. Okay, so that's one loss. Then we got another loss there, which is very, very poor. Win, loss. Yeah. So we'll say 4 out of 6, 4 out of 7. Yeah, we'll probably say 4 out of 7 they've lost. They've been very mediocre. Can't string 2 weeks together at the moment. They're really struggling. But yeah, full credit to Freo for their pressure and the way they played and the way they were able to move the ball. But more so, the way we allowed them to move the ball was probably an indictment on the footy club. Yeah, that the Freo's pressure was at its all-time high, but I think we invited it with the way we used the ball and with the way we spread from the contest. It wasn't good enough. Early days it looked really good. Hawke was going to kick 10 and ends up with 3 and not much else, or maybe 4. But as the game went on, they got field position. They were winning these one-on-one contests. They were getting 3 good looks at it inside forward 50. They were magnificent down back, but we didn't use the ball that well going forward after quarter time. And they just got on a roll. Their ball movement outside run with Hill and Walters was incredibly damaging. Fife in at the contest was destroying us. Sandilands absolutely towed us up. And when you have all those things go against you, you need to do a bloody hell of a lot right to be within a fighting chance. And yeah, we were the basket case today. So I think I've seen enough over the last 2 months to probably say Geelong will be very lucky to win a final. Yeah, we'll finish where we finish, and nothing really matters until finals time. And I still feel like we're searching for answers in our best team and our best ruck setup. Yeah, it's looking a bit diabolical at the minute. Very tough. Moving on to the stats, Dockers got more of the ball, and so they did. We got some more free kicks. I think that stat sucks. The clearances, there's clearances and then there's clean clearances. We got clearances all day, but we got pressured or we fumbled or we handballed it 2 metres away to someone who's under pressure. So that was poor. It's a lot of today was down to a work rate issue. I mean, that is fixable, but over the course of 2 months, you're hot and cold like Port Adelaide. And Port Adelaide are a rabble. Big win today, but so they should have responded. Inside 50s, they got much more of a look. We couldn't get a look after quarter time, and 10 minutes into the second term. Contested possessions are the key stat. If we lose those, we lose the game, and we did again. Tackles, that's an indictment that Freo out-tackled us by nearly 20 with more of the ball, because that means they're getting the ball and they're tackling when we have the ball. Hit-outs, we were destroyed. Zach Smith should never play ever again. I don't care what anyone says there. So I'd like to think he's done, and bring back in Stanley, give Abbott a go, do what you need to do. It's pretty straightforward to help rectify that. The votes are going to be very tough. I had some guys in mind early, but yeah, it's probably, that's crazy. He got 15 touches, because I feel like Atkins was one of our best. All considered, only end up with 3 because he passed off 2 and he could have kicked 5, but that's alright. Yeah, let's see, who was our best player? It was very tough to say who it was. I'm probably going to go Blitzarves, best player. He was marking everything down back. He was really solid early. I just can't bring myself to give any of these guys votes, really. Might give one of them a vote. I thought Tommy Atkins was excellent. Yeah, Blitzarves was solid down back. Atkins was... He was one bloke who was trying hard. And he got 5 tackles, and it's not all about numbers. And today was, yeah, numbers were almost irrelevant. One vote, I'm probably looking at who would be worthy of a vote. I think I'll probably give it to Kelly. Probably Kelly. Yeah, he was okay. Kicked a nice goal. He's got some tackles in there. Not too bad, but not too great either. Yeah, we'll look for the list. Stewart was solid. Had some weird moments, but he took a lot of grabs. Duncan was okay, but times where he annoyed me as well. 23 touches. Guthrie was it was alright. Didn't realise he kicked 2 goals. Ablett kicked the 1. He was having a good old crack. He was trying. Scooter was okay. 9 tackles. Will definitely keep him in the side. Smith should never play AFL ever again. He fumbles constantly. Even when it's dry, he fumbles it. He's not very clean at all. He can't kick the ball. Get him out. It's pretty simple. Never, ever again. Never. It's so easy. He's like the last player you pick to play. Menegola, 16 touches. He was slow. He got ping-holed the ball a couple of times. Probably not the player to bring in, but I don't know. Dangerfield was very quiet. Selwood very quiet. Henderson, it was reasonable. Tui can't get much of the ball. He's been capitulated since his injury. Buse was so-so. Henry was okay. Myers quiet again. Nothing on the scoreboard. He might need a rest. Radagalier, again, he competes. He doesn't get much of it. Rowan never gets anything, but he always gets injured as well. Clark was, had a couple of good plays. Cole Jasny can't kick and sometimes can't mark and can't handle the ball. Works a long time in football, and it's never as good as it seems, never as bad as it seems, but I think I'll keep reiterating, over the course of 2 months, it's wake up and smell the coffee, I think. The Cats, they're just a middle of the road, average, bottom of the 8 side. So, we'll get probably, if we make the top 4, if we stay in the top 4, we'll probably go out in straight sets, and then we'll be praising how good Scotty's home and away record is and why he's such a great coach. But we're playing this conservative game style that's just not working. Teams have worked us out. How after all these years have we not been able to counteract the ability for us to cope with pressure? Do we not have the playing group? We've got so many stars on so many lines, but they just can't seem to get it all together. We can't seem to move the ball from the back 50 to the forward 50. It's always such a cumbersome, tough effort. Win it at the bloody contest. Be clean at the contest. There's so many little things that need work, and work ASAP, because finals are just around the corner, and we're in a world of pain at the moment. We're rabble. We need to lift. So many things need to be sorted out, fixed up. It's really bad. It's really bad. I thought going in today, it's going to be a really tough game. Freo over there, never easy. But I thought with their form and with our mixed form, we should get the job done and get it done. comfortable enough like last week against the Swans, but I think just get ahead of ourselves. We think it's too good for our own good, I think. But hopefully some tough conversations to be had. Hopefully some good changes for the team. But see how we go. Week 1 of finals, we'll make it by default. But you probably nowhere near flag status. I'll look at our next 3 weeks. We've got North Melbourne. I reckon they'll win next week. They're playing with great style and great passion and pressure, which are the things we don't like. Even though it's at home, I think we'll lose that. Brisbane will smash us at the Gabba in a few weeks' time. And I think we'll beat Carlton by a goal at home. So it's not looking very good, guys. And this is probably, I've been pretty patient this year, I think, with the Cats, and I've probably overlooked and probably turned a blind eye, being a bit more optimistic. But it's very, very tough to see us doing any damage in September at all, because this is going to be what finals footy is about. We can't cope with the pressure and can never execute under pressure, and unless we bring it ourselves, we'll be staring down the face of 2 very big losses if we make top 4. So thanks the Cats. Once again, having a team that's capable of winning the flag and flushing it all down the toilet. So, oh well, footy's tough, eh? 17 teams go home at the end of the year, all sad, and only 1 winner at the end of the day. But it's great getting in positions where you can challenge for the flag and get off to an amazing start so far out of the competition, and just drink your own bathwater, and good on you. Alright, that's it, guys. Subscribe, like the video if you want to see more salty reviews. I'll see you in September, and we'll be out pretty quickly. So have fun, guys. Catch you next time.